Greetings, everybody. Midlife YouTuber here. How do you get people to trust you? I mean, we're sitting here in front of the camera talking to people, trying to build a YouTube channel, and for that, we need trust. So how do you build trust? I'm going to tell you. But before I tell you, do me a favor and just like this video, please.
Do me a favor.
Just take a second and hit that like button.
Do me a favor.
Did you do it? Cool. So did I. That's right. I just told you how to get somebody to trust you. It's a little psychological trick called the Ben Franklin effect.
Ben Franklin.
Now, you're probably calling bullshit on me. I didn't do anything. All I asked you to do was hit the like button, right? No, that's not what I asked you to do. Well, I did, but I didn't. So thank you for hitting that, if you did, by the way. What I did was I asked you to do me a favor.
Do me a favor.
Just something small and easily given. Took you a second. Click the like button. You did me a favor. Now, you did me a favor, but really what you did was you gave me time and resources. Specifically, your time and resources.
We've wasted valuable time and resources.
Like button's on your side of the screen. That's your resource. And it took you, granted it took you a second, but it was still time. It was something that you did for me. You gave something of yourself for me. So to do that, you feel a little bit more engaged. Feel like, hey, I helped this guy out. I'm helping his channel. I'm helping this video.
I helped him out.
And the reality of it is you are. Something as simple as that like helps the algorithm pick up on the video. It sees engagement, and it hopefully gets me a little bit more engagement and helps get me seen by more people. But Ben Franklin effect basically says that if you ask someone for a favor, a small favor, something easily given, it invests them in you, in what you're doing. So by asking for a small favor, like such as give me a like, will you please give me a like, do me a favor and give me a like. Something small, but it invests you in my success and in my channel. So surely you have to have some kind of trust in me to give that of yourself. But the important thing is that you're giving time and resources. So back when we were fighting dinosaurs, I know we didn't really fight dinosaurs. I get it. But back in the Neolithic days, or I don't even know if that's the right term for it, but back in the beginning of civilization, back when people were becoming people, time and resources were invaluable. Now we waste away so much of our time watching TV, scrolling on our phones. Time isn't as important as it once was. We've come up with a million time-saving devices, but back then, time was survival. You were always looking for something to eat or looking for predators or hunting. Your time was important. So for you to give your time to someone else, it meant a lot. The same thing with resources. If you had something to give and you gave it to someone, that had to be someone pretty special. So now you fast forward thousands of years. And when someone asks you for a favor and you give of them what they're asking, you're giving them the time and resources that they're asking for. It means something. It's important. And I'm grateful for you for sharing your time and resources with me, and especially your time. So no matter how long this video is, you're dedicating that. No matter how much of this video you watch, you're dedicating that amount of your time to this. And it's a very small, simple psychological trick, but it works wonders. I've used it before in managerial exercises and meetings. My favorite example of this is what I call the blue pen method. I would send an email out to everybody who was coming to a meeting, and I would ask them to all bring a blue pen. Not a big ask. People would show up with a blue pen, and I would go about my meeting. And I noticed that when I started doing this, people were much more engaged in the meeting. They felt like they did something. He asked me to bring a blue pen. I brought a blue pen. So now I'm waiting to see what he needs with my blue pen. And then at the end of the meeting, when I open up to questions, usually someone would say, hey, why did I bring a blue pen? Oh, thank you. Thank you for that. You did bring it. Did anybody else bring your blue pen? And everybody says, yeah, no, I got my blue pen. So, okay, great. Thank you, everybody. I really appreciate it. Thank you for doing me that favor. You guys really helped this meeting out. Are there any other questions? And if they really wanted to know what the blue pen thing was, I would tell them. By having you bring this blue pen, by doing me this small, simple favor, you guys were more invested in the meeting. And you were paying more attention to the meeting because you wanted to know why I had you bring this blue pen. Very simple, but very, very effective. I would do the same thing when I would go to meetings, even if it was an offsite meeting. Sometimes I would ask the customer that I was going to meet with, hey, we're going to have a meeting there with, there's 15 people coming, 10 from my side, 10 from your side, whatever it may be. Would you be able to get coffee and donuts for this meeting? And, I'll give you my credit card or whatever it may be. Or can you give us a larger conference room? Or can you supply, I'm going to bring coffee and donuts, but can you supply cups and plates? Something like that. Ask them for a favor to do something for you for the meeting. They're more invested in the meeting, even though the meeting is from my side to impress them and to get them to buy a product or buy a service from me and my people. I'm getting them more invested in that meeting than they normally would be because, oh, well, I have to supply something. I'm willing to do this for them. I'm giving them time and resources for this meeting. So now I'm more invested in this meeting. Now they want to see that meeting go well when they're the ones that are deciding whether or not it goes well. They're the ones that are going to agree with or buy what I'm selling. And yet they feel more invested in me and my meeting because I just asked them for a simple favor. Can you have bottles of water waiting? Something simple. Ask them to give something simple that's easily given, and they'll be more invested in what's going on. And if you do that in your videos, ask people to like your video, ask people to comment. That's a great one, and it's invaluable for us as YouTubers. Ask them, can you please, and actually I'm not even going to give you an example, I'm just going to flat out ask you for another favor, to please comment in this video what you like about this video, what you like about me, what you like about my other videos. Have you seen any of my other videos? Just comment down below, tell me something, anything. First time I ever watched one of your videos, hey, you got a cool beard, where'd you get that shirt? Whatever. Comment something down below so I know that you watched, I know that you made it this far, and you're doing me another favor, which means that you must really trust me to do 2 favors for me and give me twice the time and twice the resources to help me make this series better, to make all my videos better, and to help me get a little bit more engagement out of the algorithm. I want you to be invested in the success of myself and my channel, and I want to be invested in your success. I want to know how you're doing. I want to know if you like what's going on. So please comment all that down below. So now I ask you to like the video, I ask you to comment on the video, and I'm going to ask you to subscribe to my page as well, please. Last favor I'm going to ask you. Thank you very much for taking the time and the resources to be here. I greatly appreciate it. I hope you guys learned something from it. Now get out there, catch your first fish, and have a great day.